Okay, everybody, good morning. We'll start in a comfortable seated position. And this morning I tried my comfortable seated position without support and then with support. And I do recommend that you prop yourself up, even if it's just a little bit. It really helps release your lower back so you're in a more comfortable position, especially because we'll stay here for a little while for stretching and breathing. Okay, today we'll be working on Visvamitrasana again. Our peak pose today will actually be Bird of Paradise, a little bit of a brain fart, Bird of Paradise, and we'll be doing Visvamitrasana variations to get the opening to do that. So instead of doing Bird of Paradise and then Visvamitrasana, we'll do that first to get the hamstring opening, to get the shoulder opening, and then hopefully we'll have some success in getting into our Bird of Paradise pose. So we'll start our process, placing your hands down if you're feeling any kind of anxiety, placing your palms up if you need energy from the world, from your people, from the trees, whatever you like. And then we'll take an inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth, grounding down into the sits bones. Again, inhale through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Last time, inhaling through the nose. And exhale all of your air out. Coming to breathe just through your nose now. Softening your gaze, maybe closing your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Follow the path of your breath as it moves up and down your body. Check in with your spine. Make sure your jaw is released. And release your forehead. Continue to breathe. As you focus on your breath, see if you can slow it down. After your next exhale, we'll initiate three-part breathing. Inhale a third of the way up into your belly and hold. Another third of the way into your heart and pause. And then the last third all the way up through the crown of your head. Take an extra sip at the top. Exhale down into your heart a third of the way. Belly a third of the way. Push all of your air out, down through your root into the earth. Inhale, belly, pause. Heart, pause. All the way up to the sky. Extra sip. Exhale, heart, belly, root. Push all of your air out. One more time, inhale, belly, heart, up through the crown of your head, extra sip, and out, heart, belly, down into the earth. Push it all out. Now coming back to your slow, even breath through the nose. Inhaling and exhaling. Just note if the cadence of your breath has changed at all. Slowed down maybe. Imprinting the rhythm of your breath for our practice today. I have a quote today from See Joyful See. There is a magnificent, beautiful, wonderful painting in front of you. It is intricate, detailed, a painstaking labor of devotion and love. The colors are like no other. They swim and leap, they trickle and embellish. And yet you choose to fixate your eyes on the small fly which has landed on it. Why do you do such a thing? Keeping that in mind for our practice today, maintaining the positive in our practice and ignoring the negative, appreciating what our body can do and what our breath can do. Reaching your right arm out to the side next to you, you'll lift your left arm up and over, side body stretch. Make sure that your right shoulder is away from your ear. Turn your heart a little bit forward and up to the sky. Second arm position, chest release, palm faces forward and is flexed. Open your heart to the sky, allow that left arm to fall behind you, and let your head go. Third arm position, palm faces down about 18 inches above your mat. Depress your left shoulder so it's moving away from your ear, and let your head fall over to the right. Find your sensitive spot. There'll be something that's tight in there, and take some breaths. Moving the right hand to the side of your head, come back up to center. Other side, left arm out next to you, lifting your right arm up and over, stretch your side body. Second arm position, chest opener. Make sure your palm is flexed as you open the heart to the sky. Let your head go. And then palm faces down. Depress through your left shoulder. Let your right shoulder, let your head fall to the left. Left hand to the side of your head, pushing yourself back up to center. And we'll come onto our backs with a block. Passive chest opener. So you can take 2 blocks or 1 block. I recommend starting with 1. Mid-height, and just see where you are today. Placing the block at the bra strap position for a woman directly under your scapula, and let your head fall back. So if this is too much on your neck, on your cervical spine, then you'll take your second block and place it under your head. Open your arms out to the side to start, and tuck your tail, placing your sacrum down, or as much of your sacrum as you can. Keep your knees bent here, feet on the floor. Back to the cadence of your breath, finding your rhythm. And then grounding onto opposite elbows above your face and allowing your arms to drop up and back on top of the crown of your head. Okay, so notice when you do that, your lower back tries to flare out on you. Try to walk your sits bones down a little bit. Retuck, moving the stretch into your upper back. Change the cross of the hold. And then if you'd like more, interlace your fingers for Aro Mudra. Point your finger points back. Thumb isn't bound either. And allow your arms to fall up and back. Use your breath to start opening the front of your armpit, your chest, rolling your shoulders back. And then release your arms, bringing them to the backs of your thighs and pull to sit back up. Move your blocks out of the way. Come to lie on your stomach. Place your right arm out next to you on the ground, directly out from the shoulder. And then use your left hand to push your body onto the right side. I've heard this pose called Lapasana or Benitasana. Staying here, or if you'd like more of a twist, more opening left foot behind the right. I like to move a little bit here with my hips, loosening everything up. And then if you have the opening, placing the right foot down too. Very open people, super open, can bind behind their back here, grabbing onto the bicep or interlacing fingers. Come back to your breath. Use your breath to help open. And always be very aware in positions like this of the anterior deltoid, the front of your shoulder, making sure not to overstretch, creating injury. Coming out the way we came in, step at a time. Right foot down, left leg long, rolling back over, and rest. Other side. Left arm directly out from the shoulder, palm faces down. Use your right fingertips to help turn onto the left side body. Let your head go. And then for more, you'll bend that top leg and place it behind you. If you want to try the left leg, the end game is that the knees point up to the sky. And then the last part is the hand bind. Your practice will change day to day, so even though you might have been able to do this, I don't know, last week or the week before or yesterday, you never know what's going to happen today. Good thing to keep in mind for all parts of our life. Unraveling, step at a time, coming back down onto your belly. And shake your booty, release your lower back. Okay, bow tie stretch. Not sure what this is actually called in Sanskrit. Placing your left arm under and your right arm over, like you're doing thread the needle. Palms face up. So your right elbow is in front of your left, a little bit above your chest. And then you start walking your hands out to the side. Tuck your chin and start lowering your head to the mat. I like to keep my lower body partially engaged to just support my lower back. Find your breath again. This is a nice position to breathe into the back body, expanding the rib cage. Crawl back up. Place your left arm in front of your right. And then open out. Palms face up, if possible. Tuck your chin so that your throat is not resting on your upper arm, and drop your head. Start walking your arms back up. Come to hands and knees. Walk your hands one handprint forward and lift your hips for down dog. Back to the rhythm of your breath. Find your breath first, and then we'll work on all those little details in the pose. Spreading your palms, letting your neck go, shoulders dropping back into the socket for stability, lifting your hips, finding a connection between your palms and your hips, and then stretching your heels back. They don't have to reach the ground, but we're stretching. Place your feet as wide as your mat, and your hands clasp the edges of your mat, thumbs on top. Start to pull the mat apart so that your forehead can come closer down. Flossing the shoulders. Pull your belly in and back. Bend your knees as much as you need to keep a straight spine. If you have tighter hamstrings, they'll probably remain bent. That's perfectly fine. Release back to your normal down dog. And step your feet one footprint forward. So you're in a shortened stance. Taking your left hand under your body to your outer right leg, down dog twist. Release your jaw, release your tongue. Release your left hand back, taking your right arm under your body over to the left side. Keep the stability in your left arm and that cemented feeling with your left palm and the floor. Release your hands, walk back into your normal down dog again, and inhale into plank. Exhale, lower only halfway. Knees can be up or down, but straight line. And come all the way down again. Inhaling into cobra. Low cobra to start if you'd like, moving your hands forward. Those shoulders coming back and down, squeezing your spine. Pelvis down, tops of feet down, knees lifted. And down you go. Intimidation cobra, my favorite. Hands come up next to the shoulders, elbows to the sky. Engage pelvis, pushing down, tops of toes push down, and then start lifting. Squeeze your shoulders back to your spine. Lower back down. Fingertips in line with the center of your chest. Tuck your toes. We'll lift to up dog. Straightening your arms, shoulders back, present your chest forward, tuck toes back. The only thing touching are your hands and your feet. Inhale here. Exhale, lift those hips up and back. Down dog. Notice your breath. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Uttanasana. Into ragdoll.
Grabbing opposite elbows again. Bend your knees so that your belly comes onto your thighs. And then maintaining this contact, start straightening your legs. Okay, if you're not in contact, try to get as close as you can. And don't worry about straightening your legs. Let your torso feel heavy, reaching the crown of your head down towards the mat. Let your jaw go, let your tongue relax. Staying here or shoulder opener, reach behind your back, interlace your fingers or grab opposite forearms. Squeeze the shoulders back towards your spine and then let your fist come up and over your head. Release your arms. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Walk to the front of your mat. Hands to heart center, Tadasana. Feet are hip distance apart or closer. Stacking the bones, engaging your muscles. We'll take our 3 grounding breaths again before we start our sun salutations. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. If you'd like to set an intention, now is a good time. Inhale. And out. One more time in. I'm going with happy, happy, joy, joy. Out. Inhale our arms up to the sky. Grabbing onto your left wrist with your right hand, we'll exhale over to the right for standing crescent pose. Stretch the left side body. Inhale back up. Grab onto the right wrist, exhale to the left. Inhale back up, Urdhva Hastasana, stretch it out. Exhale, forward fold, half sun salutes. Inhale, extend through your spine, traction it out, crown of the head forward, tailbone back. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, come all the way up, excuse me, stretch it up. Exhale, grab your left wrist, reach to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, traction spine. Exhale, fold again. So you see what we're doing. We're creating this pace and this rhythm. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, grab left wrist. Bend to the right. Inhale up. Grabbing right wrist. Bend to the left. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Moving on. Inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, step back, plank. Inhale here, squeeze those legs together, push the floor away from you. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, with intention, back to down dog. Breathing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend knees, lift heels. On no breath, hop or step feet between the hands. And inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Push down into your feet, lift all the way up. Exhale, release your arms next to your body. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, grab left wrist, reach to the right. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, right wrist, reach to the left. Inhale, straighten, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, plank chaturanga, one breath, halfway down. Inhaling, cobra or up dog, present your chest. And exhale back, down dog, 5 breaths. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend knees, lift heels. On no breath, float or step, feet between the hands. Inhale to stretch your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands next to the body, palms face out, push down through your feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left wrist over to the right. Inhale, up. Notice if your legs are strong, grab right wrist over to the left, squeeze them together. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, float or step, plank chaturanga, cobra or up dog, and back to down dog. 5 breaths. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend knees, lift heels, float or step, feet between the hands. Inhale to traction your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Root down and rise all the way up. Release arms next to the body. Adding on. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, crescent right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, crescent left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open your hip. Stay here. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, bring your knee towards your chest and step through. Keeping your heel off the mat, we'll inhale up to crescent. Bend your left knee as much as you need to stabilize your hips, squaring them forward. We're just starting to open this left front hip flexor, so be patient with it. Belly in, tailbone tucked, arms up and shoulders down. Present your chest. One more inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down. Plank chaturanga or down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open your hips. Let that foot dangle. Another breath. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, squeeze it in and step through. Inhale, crescent. So this is crescent lunge versus standing crescent pose. Belly in, tailbone tucked, shoulders back, lifting through your heart. Strong arms. Inhale. Exhale, plank chaturanga or down dog. Five breaths. Remember, you can always take child's pose or come to kneeling if your breath is stunted in any way. If you're gasping like me, take a little bit of a rest, reset the breath muscle connection. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend knees, lift heels, float or step forward, and inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands next to the body, Tadasana. I'll turn to face you for this next part. So we'll inhale, arms up. Walk the feet as wide as your hips or a little bit wider. Turn your toes out. We'll exhale down into Malasana, yoga squat. So you have, I think I forgot to mention, but a couple of blocks and a strap are very helpful for this class. So if this is bothering your knees or back for any reason, take some support under your sits bones or just stay a little higher. We're still looking for that straight spine here. So we're still working on pulling the lower back in, hollowing up the belly so we have that strong connection, that engagement of the core. And then take your right arm out at a diagonal to the inside of your right leg, left arm up to the sky. So we have our chest opener, just like the beginning of class. Staying here, or wrap the top arm around your lower back. That may be where you go. If you want the full bind, you'll take the right arm around the right leg and try to clasp hands behind your left butt cheek or left outer hip. Sorry, right butt cheek, right outer hip. And then rolling the left shoulder back. Open your heart at a diagonal, maybe up to the sky. Looking up if it doesn't hurt your neck. If it's bothering you at all, just let your head go. Release. Hands come to the inside of your legs and we'll engage in an Uttanasana, a forward fold to release. Let your head dangle. Keep your legs engaged. So this is our counter pose for Malasana. Inhale to a flat back. Toes out, heels in, down we go again for the other side. Taking your left arm out at that diagonal. Right arm lifts to the sky. Turn, 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 engaging in a twist. Wrapping your right arm behind your back to your right butt cheek, maybe outer right hip. And then left arm reaches back to clasp hands, or not. Clasp strap, clasp clothing, or don't bother with it, whatever works for you. And then notice what's happened to your breath. Can you find your cadence? Can you find your rhythm? Okay, release the same way we came in. Forward fold. Our release will be a vinyasa, so we'll inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, plank chaturanga, or not, move to down dog. Cobra or up dog. And back, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale, right leg up. Core plank, knee to chest. Step through, lift up, crescent. Keep the back knee bent as much as you need to stabilize your hips and engage your core. Arms to a cactus goalpost position. Lift your shoulders up, down, and squeeze. Presenting your chest. So let's pretend we have a golf ball between our shoulder blades here. You gotta keep it there. And we'll do some circles with our elbows, going back. So every time you go back, squeeze a little harder. Squeeze. Okay, inhale, straighten your arms to the sky. Exhale, vinyasa or down dog. Same leg, lift the right leg up. Bring your knee to your chest and step through. Move your hands to the inside of your right foot. You can heel toe it out a little bit if that's more comfortable. Lizard lunge. So this is option one, staying here, arms straight, or if that's too much, this is like -0.5 version. Hands on the mat is version 1. Version 1.5, block down, forearms to the block. And version 2.0, forearms down. Now, once you're down or supported by your hands wherever you are, squeeze your right knee towards your right shoulder. Lift your hips a little bit so you're not hanging out in that left hip socket. Okay, engage your left quad up to the sky. Breathe through the heat. Inhale, place your hands. Exhale, plank chaturanga or down dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale, left leg up. Knee to chest, core plank, step through. Inhale, crescent. This time, exhale, arms out to a T. Palms flexed and pointing out. Bending your elbows like the wall's closing in on you. We'll use that isometric stretch strengthener to push the palms out. Okay, so we have engagement all the way up into the chest. And then small circles, squeezing our golf ball again. So to start, shoulders up, down, squeeze. And then our little circles, little teeny teeny. Exhale, inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant hands, plank chaturanga or down dog. Same leg, inhale, left leg up. Bring your knee towards your chest and step through. Hands to the inside of your left leg. Whichever version, and it may be different on this side, of your arm position that you like. Remember, squeeze your left knee towards your left shoulder. You may need to scooch the right foot back a little. And make sure you're not just hanging out. Engage your right quad, push it up to the sky. Curl in, use your core. Okay, coming back up to your hands. Step back, plank chaturanga or down dog. Cobra up dog, back to down. Look forward, float or step your feet between your hands. Inhale to a flat back and forward fold again. Heel toe your feet out to hip distance apart. So twisting Uttanasana, twisting bound Uttanasana. So we'll forward fold, bend your knees. You'll bend them quite a bit here. Taking your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee and reach back. Like you could grab something off the back of your mat here. And then we'll take our left hand to our sacrum pointing out. This may be where you stay. Straightening your legs as much as you're able to. We'll start looking to the left. Roll this left shoulder back. So you have the half bind already. Okay, if you want the full bind, you'll take the right arm underneath the right hip, palm faces out, and then turn the left fingers in to clasp. Okay, you can do this with a strap. You place the strap in your left hand, dangle it, and grab it with your right. And then working to turn to the left side, rolling the left shoulder back. If you have a lot of opening, you might be able to grab onto your left wrist and pull it back. Release. Whew, come to a flat back. Let's take a yoga huddle. Bend your knees, forearms to your thighs, extend through your spine. Okay, next bind is a version of Visvamutrasana. So you'll notice in the arm positioning, that's what we'll need for the full pose. Exhale, forward fold. Taking the right arm through your legs again, reach to the back. Bend your knees. And then this left arm this time will come up above your head. Okay, stretching, spider walking it over. Maybe you can grab the outside of that right foot. Okay. If you have the right foot, working to straighten the legs, stabilize your hips, squeeze those inner thighs together, turn to the left. Open your left elbow forward. And release, yoga huddle. Whew. So a lot of intensity in these poses that we don't normally associate with being strenuous or intense. All right, other side. Forward fold. Keep your knees bent. Walk your left arm through, reaching for whatever is behind you. Bring your right hand to your lower back. Turn to the right. For the bind, you'll bend the left arm so it's between your legs. Reach to the outside of the left hip, and then clasp hands. Roll the right shoulder back, so you're presenting your chest to the right. Let your head dangle, and make sure you're not holding any tension in your jaw. If you have more opening, you may be able to reach for that right wrist and squeeze, extend, open more. Release, yoga huddle. Whew. Okay, back down we go. Forward fold. Walk that left arm through again. Remember this time, right arm is up and over the head in front of us. Turn to the right. Maybe you can spider walk your hand to the outside of the left foot. Straighten your legs as much as you're able to and turn to the right. Stabilize your hips. So notice if your hips have gone wonky one side or the other, and try to squeeze your inner thighs together to stabilize. Push your feet down. Release back to center, taking either a yoga huddle or heel toe your feet out and sink into Malasana. There's my belly. Cover that up. Let's come back to our intention, okay? Happy, happy, joy, joy was mine. Hopefully you have something positive happening, focusing on what our bodies can do today, ignoring any roadblocks. Okay, forward fold. Inhale, traction your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, plank chaturanga or down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale, right leg up. Knee to chest, step on through. Inhale, coming up, warrior, crescent lunge, and exhale, warrior two. Some more practice with our binds, okay, before we start moving into bird of paradise. Have a strap if you know that you're not reaching fingers yet. Inhale here, exhale, right hand to the inside of the right leg. You can even keep your forearm on your right thigh. Taking your left hand to your sacrum. And then reaching the right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. Same thing we just did in Uttanasana. Reach behind, so under your right thigh to the outside of your right hip. Okay? Grabbing on to fingers or strap or wrist. Remember, roll that left shoulder back, open your chest to the left side of your mat. Push evenly on both feet. One more exhale here. Inhale, warrior two. Woo! Exhale, plank chaturanga or down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale, left leg up. Knee to chest, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. One more inhale here. Exhaling, extended side angle. Right hand to your sacrum. So immediately move into our half bind. Left elbow to the thigh, or if you can reach the floor, go ahead and place your fingertips on the inside of your left foot. And then for the wrap, bring your shoulder down. Okay, the shoulder is the important part here. Bring it down. And then reach your left arm under your left thigh and back to the left hip. If you can clasp hands, grab it. If you're using a strap, grab the strap. And then rolling the right shoulder back to open your chest. Inhale, release, come back up, warrior two. Exhale, vinyasa. So we're maintaining heat here so we can get to our peak poses. Inhale up and exhale back. So we'll come back to that as we enter bird of paradise. Right now we'll do a Visvamitra variant to help open the shoulders and the hamstrings. So step the right foot forward. Come back to our lizard pose. And I'll show you guys this way. Hands come to the inside of the front foot. And then just like our bind in our extended side angle, right shoulder comes down. That's the important thing. Right shoulder comes down. Okay? So if you can take your forearms down, take them down. If not, don't worry about it. We'll drop the back knee. So left knee on the ground, and then you make a kickstand with your shin, turning your left foot over to the right side of your mat. Yeah, feeling me so far? Block and strap are key if you live in a tighter body. So I'll show you that version first, and then we'll move on. Hand to your block. Okay? Trying to think with this. So if you can, put your block to the outside of your right foot, if that's possible for you, so that you're reaching underneath your right hip for the block. Yeah, or the floor, either way. And then we're turning so that we're facing the left side of our mat and squeezing our right knee onto the right shoulder.
Okay, this may be the work that you do today, which is awesome because I was super sore after doing this yesterday. Okay, if you'd like to extend from here, strap, foot, okay, the same thing we've been doing. Extend, 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 open your heart to the left side. If you can grab your foot and open, whichever way is going to work better for you. Getting that stretch through your right hamstring and your left shoulder. Turn, twist, and release. Crawl out of that. Bring your left and right knee back together and pop up into down dog. Step your left foot forward this time. Come into lizard lunge. Drop your right knee down. Create the kickstand. Start rolling your heart open to the right. Reach your left arm underneath your left leg first before you roll open. Step by step here, guys. And then squeeze your left calf into your left shoulder as we open to the right. Then we open. Okay, option one is placing the strap over your foot. So you have that to hold on to as you extend. If you're grabbing your foot, it doesn't have to straighten, your leg doesn't have to straighten all the way here. You can keep a bend there. Push your hips forward, open through your shoulder, and open through the left hamstring. Super strong pose. Come on back, hands and knees. Okay, so there's a pose I skipped that we should really add in, and that's a different modification of gate pose. So coming to the center of your mat, you guys are like, yeah, she totally forgot this one. Put your foot out to the side and grab your block. Reaching your right hand down to your block or your forearm. Okay, open your chest to the left side. From here, reach your left arm up and over. Don't lift your foot up, okay? So keep your foot down, working on the opening in the shoulder. Try to keep your hips forward a little bit so you're pushing or using your glutes. Come back up. That would have been a good one to try before, huh? Change sides. Left foot out, block to the inner left leg. Point or flex that foot, engage it somehow. Reach your left hand to the block, or if you have the opening, your left forearm down. Right arm reaches to the sky. And then maybe start walking it, moving it over to the left foot. If you're there, turning your chest open to the right. Okay, release. Come back up. One more little prep before we go into our bird of paradise. So turning, coming into your lizard lunge again. This time turn your back foot down like you were going to lift up into warrior one. Walk your hands to the inside of your foot and lower down so that your right shoulder is to the inside of your right knee. And then move your shoulder underneath your right knee. So your right hand is out to the side underneath your right leg. Push forward with your right shoulder. So you have firm contact with your right shoulder and your right calf. And you may need to shorten your stance a little bit here. Look forward and then lift your arms. Flying warrior
That's what I've named it. I don't know what the actual name is. From here, if you'd like to bind, you take your hands behind your back and grab onto your hands or your wrist, looking forward like you could step and start floating. Release. Step back, down dog. Woo. Step the left foot forward. Come to the inside of the left foot. Turn your right heel down. So warrior one leg position. Drop your torso down. Scoot your left shoulder underneath your left leg. Left hand out to the side. Push, so find a connection with your left shoulder and your calf. Use both feet. And then if you feel comfortable and ready, lift your arms. Look forward of your mat. Bind if you want to. Flying bound warrior. Release your hands, step back, down dog. There's two ways to enter bird of paradise. So we'll start with the more traditional one, the one that I like. Inhale your right leg up. Bring your knee to your chest and step through. Lower the back heel. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Okay, take your bind. So this is where we set up for the arms. Right arm under, left arm over, clasping your hands or your strap. You have to have a bind here in order to work on bird of paradise. So whatever you're holding on to, hold on to it strongly. And then look forward. You'll place your weight onto your right foot and step your left foot, boom, to the top of your mat. It may take you a few steps to get there. If you have tighter hamstrings, immediately you'll come up onto the ball of your right foot, push into your left foot. Okay? From here, we're focusing our eyes. We're getting ready to lift. So Tadasana out that left leg. Use your core, use your core, use your core, and lift your right leg up. Staying here or working that right leg straight. Release, step down. Release your arms, forward fold. Okay, so that's the first way of getting into it. We'll try the other side and then I'll show you the other way. From here, just step back, right foot back, inhaling up, warrior two. Extended side angle. Moving into a bind, with the strap, without the strap, however you like it. Okay, looking down at your left foot, we'll step the right foot forward. Ta-da! However you get there. Tighter hamstrings, lift the left heel. Keep the right knee bent. And then look forward of your mat, engage your eyes, don't forget to breathe. Put the weight into your right foot, and using your core, lift that left foot up. From here, start to straighten out. And release. I have a visitor. Forward fold. Okay, so you don't have to do the stepping forward and back to get into this. You can get into it from forward fold. Take your feet a little wider. So you remember how we worked on the arm positioning of this from forward fold already. Taking your right arm back in between your legs. Keep your knees bent. So if you have tighter hamstrings, this may be a better entry for you. And then left arm to your sacrum, left hand. Find a bind with your fingers or your strap. Both of my knees are bent, so I've got this foundation and I'm not taxing my hamstrings. And then push my weight into my left foot, okay? Look forward, stabilize yourself, use your core, so boom, core is engaged, and lift. Stay here or extend out. Yoga huddle when you're done with that side. Okay, when you're yoga huddling, you extend through your spine. There's no rounding. Traction your spine out. Keep your knees bent. Good. Okay, other side. Forward fold. Reaching the left arm through. Keep your knees bent. Right hand to your sacrum. Find your bind. Left arm underneath left leg. Clasp hands or your strap. Putting your weight onto your right foot. And your knee can be bent the whole time. Look slightly forward for your balance. And then start lifting that left leg. Boom, forward. And oh, up we go. And over I go. So stay with stable eyes and breath. All right, excellent work, guys. Let's vinyasa it out. So from forward fold, step back, plank, chaturanga, up dog, good, and down dog. Bend your elbows, place your forearms down, clasp hands, dolphin pose. If you take a headstand, now would be a good time. About 10 breaths in this inversion. Okay, slowly lower down, hands and knees, and come onto your back. Bird of Paradise and Visvamitra both require a lot of core engagement and strong forward folding. So to release from that, we're going to take our back bends. And we'll take maybe a little mellower of a back bend than what you're used to at the end of practice, just because we're tighter in our front body from all of that strengthening work. So lying on your back, supported bridge. Lock under your sacrum, arms out to the side, tuck your shoulders under. Feet are hip distance apart. And if you want to measure, fingertips just brush the heels. So stay at this lowest height for a few breaths. Let the weight settle down on the back of your sacrum. Yeah. And then if you feel the need for additional release, you'll turn your block up to the mid-height. And then if you want to move it up to the top, you can move it up, and then if it doesn't feel good, go back down. Sometimes I end up doing that. I'm okay today. So we're getting that strong stretch through the core. Let your belly hollow out. Arms out to a T. Not a T, sorry, diagonal. And then bring your legs together and cross your left ankle over the top of your right thigh. Let your left knee drop. Happy, happy, joy, joy, creating all of that yoga glitter in our blood, in our circulation, in our spine. Left foot down, right ankle over the top of the left knee. Let the right knee drop. Think of all the beautiful things that your body can do And release. Lift your hips up off of your block for engaged bridge pose. Use your glutes, use your hamstrings, pushing your sternum up towards your chin, lift your chin up a little bit. And gently lower upper back, mid back, lower back. One more back bend of your choice. If you want to take bound bridge, you'll bend your knees in, grabbing onto the fronts of your ankles, and then set your feet down. Mine usually go to the outsides of my hips here. Take an inhale. On your exhale, lifting into bridge, bound bridge. If you feel the need to take Urdhva Dhanurasana, please do so. And then gently release. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Take your feet as wide as your mat and windshield wiper your legs side to side. Okay, hug your knees in. Rock and roll your way back up to sit. Opening your legs out to Upavista Konasana. Flex your feet. Place your hands behind your sacrum, behind your sits bones to support your lower back. Super strong legs here. If you can place your hands in front of you, maintaining the integrity of your lower back and the strength of your legs, then do so. And then if you'd like a deeper stretch, you start walking your hands forward. Coming to your forearms on the ground or on a block. Gently with your breath, continue to open through your hips. Pointing your belly down to the floor. Notice if you've lost engagement in your legs, reestablish. Then walk your hands back up. A little bit more side release. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Left arm up and over. Big breaths into the left side rib cage, expanding the intercostals, the ribs away from each other. Inhale back up. Right arm to the inside of the right leg, left arm up and over your head. Come back up, this time turning towards your right leg. We'll take our left arm to the outside of our right leg. So we're initiating the twist here. If you can grab further down, grab further down. It's just somewhere along the outside of that right leg. And then start folding forward, using your left arm to pull your body across the right leg. Come back up. Walk your hands through the middle, over to your left leg. Bringing your right arm somewhere along the outside of the left leg. Walking it forward, turning so that your heart is starting to face your left knee. And then bend the right arm to bring your body closer to the left leg. I like to come up onto my left fingertips to help initiate the twist a little bit more. And then release, come back up. Bring your legs together and roll onto your back. Simple twist. Hug your knees in. Take an inhale. On your exhale, knees to your right elbow. Inhale back up. Exhale, knees to the left elbow. Inhale back up. Take your knees to the outside of your body. Grab onto your feet for happy baby. For this happy baby, keep your sacrum grounded on the mat. Reestablishing a long, straight spine. Bringing your knees together, we'll bring our fists towards our chest. So disco abs, calf and butyk style. We lift up, knees go one way, arms go the other, and we dance it out. So you gotta dance it out. Remember, happy, happy, joy, joy. Dance, dance, dance. Good. Other side. Dance, dance, dance. Turn it. We have no music, but we can hear it in our head. Other side. Straight up. And then splat. You made it. Shavasana. Hopefully that got all your wiggles out. You're ready for your final rest. Good. Releasing everything down onto your mat, into the earth. Any effort, any control over your breath. And of course, your mind has been super cooperative today and hasn't been talking to you at all. But your brain, your mind is silenced. Feeling heavy, feeling release. I have a quote today from Emmett Ray. It does not matter how long you are spending on earth, how much money you have gathered, or how much attention you have received. It is the amount of positive vibration you have radiated in life that matters. Beginning to deepen your breath again. Inhaling and exhaling your positive vibration. As you're ready, rolling onto your right side. And then using your left hand to push yourself back up to a comfortable seated position, we'll close class. Bringing your hands to heart center. Inhaling your joy. And exhale it out to the world. Bringing your hands to your forehead. Inhaling joy into your thoughts. And exhale it out to all beings everywhere. Inhaling your hands to your mouth, bringing joy to your words and communications. Exhale, maintaining this throughout your day today. Hands back to your heart. We'll lock in practice with an inhale through the nose. Exhale, bowing your head towards your hands. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.